What's going on, boys and girls? It's G.A. Dipper back here again today for another video with all of y'all beautiful people and the not so beautiful people. Probably such as myself. But you know, I look damn good, so fuck y'all. Wait a minute. Now the video can officially start. Alright. So, got my favorite, excuse me. Y'all have to excuse me, I got three of my favorites here with me. You got my Grizzly can. Got my Coke. Wish I had some cocaine, but you know. Coke will have to do that way. And I have the most important and the sexiest thing of all, my mud jug. Alright, now we got all that bull crap out of the way, we can get down to business, and the business being my freaking day. Holy crap. Tell you what, boys and girls, sorry if I'm moving you and making you sick. I'm trying to adjust the camera so you can see my pretty face. But yeah, my day started out okay. You know, just like any other day. And we had to go to the local state WIC office, which that freaking sucks. I hate that damn place. Any kind of state run government office, unless they're gonna help me, and I mean help me, not, you know, help Mr. Homeless dude on the street over here, help me. I don't want to be there. Now, to a point, the WIC office does help me because they basically, while I'm unemployed, pay for my wife to get milk, my son to get milk, and my wife to get food to feed our child, feed my little girl. But the thing that I don't like about the WIC office is the fact that they have so many freaking rules, man. And I'm not talking about in the office. I'm talking about the program itself. In order to get the food, you gotta get like a certain amount of everything, and it has to be a certain ounce and certain, you know, a certain bag size, and you can't get too little, you can't get too big, you can't get too much, you can't get, you know, you can't get not enough. I mean, like I said, it helps. It really does. Right now, you know, as most of you guys know, I don't have a job. I'm looking at a couple of places. But right now I don't have a job. So that helps a lot. It really does. And the disability that me and my son get also helps. So I mean, you know, government offices aren't so bad, but there's just too many rules in my opinion. You know, I'm not one of these people of, oh well, people shouldn't get on government assistance and they shouldn't get food stamps and they shouldn't do this and they shouldn't do that. If you're like me, and you want to work but you can't, yeah, get on, get some type of assistance to help you out. I have no problem with that. The problem I have, and I think a lot of other people have, I know Mudjug, Mudjug 1, Darcy, he's had a problem with this. The fact that there are people in this country who don't give two shits whether they work or not, and would rather stay home, sell dope, and get a check. Which makes people like me look bad. And when I say people like me, I mean, the disabled and the disfortunate, or the unfortunate, excuse me. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I could work, but my medical condition, which I won't go into because it's really nobody's business, I mean, it prevents me from doing a lot of jobs. I mean, there are jobs that I can do, but, I haven't found one yet. Anyway, continuing with my video, that was just a side rant, sorry about that. After that, we went to pick up, or what I thought was pick up my glasses. Sorry, put one too many in. It was kind of catching on my tooth, bothering me a little bit. But I went to pick up my glasses, or like I said, thought I was picking them up, but apparently it's next week. And I don't know what happened. Between then and today, but we apparently forgot. And if you've had, the past couple of days like we've had, you would understand. My stepdad-in-law had to have open heart surgery yesterday. We got a call from my sister-in-law at 4:30 in the morning. I had just laid down. I'm kind of a night owl, obviously, as you can tell. So I had just laid down. Ashley and the kids were asleep in the recliner in here, and I was laying down in the bed, or attempting to lay down in the bed. Catch a few hours before I got up, that kind of thing. Well, a few minutes later, she calls, or her sister calls, and tells us to get up to the hospital right now. They're prepping him for surgery. Okay. So she screams at me to get dressed and let's go. So I have to put back on my shoes, and we roll out the door and roll down to the hospital. Well, we get to the hospital. We haven't parked yet. We get to the hospital, and they're not going to do it yet. So we sit around with him and wait and talk and bullcrap and all that. And they finally say, well, actually she said, on the way to the hospital that they're going to do it at 11:30 or 11, somewhere around there. Okay, no big deal. I'm kind of ticked off because I hadn't had any sleep, but hey, whatever. So we get to the hospital. I lay down until like 10 o'clock in the morning. And they finally take him back and get started around 2 that afternoon. So, we sit with him, you know, in the pre-op room, and we say a little prayer and, you know, all that good stuff. And I'm here to tell you guys, if you don't pray, pray, because it works. I mean, it does. Let's just be honest, it works. You know, he was a level category 5, which is like when you go into surgery, that's like high risk. And he pulled through. And, you know, long story short, he's doing good. He's off the ventilator. He's moving around, all that good stuff. So yeah, that was my past couple of days. But I'm gonna get out of here. This is like 13 minutes long. I'm sorry. And I'll see you guys later. Alright? Peace, guys.